Thompson Cuban Mistakes. They still make Cuban Mistakes, but they're no longer Thompson. This cigar is from the early 90s, and I put it in a humidor, a very cheap humidor, and forgot about it till this year. I used boveda packs and brought them back to life. I just cut it. That's both ends of the cigars. The new Cuban Mistakes that are out there are very rough cigars with a lot of veins on the wrapper, and they're short filler. I remember this cigar was not that good back in the day. It was okay. I was in search of something lower priced, because I was some of the boxes I were buying were like $500, and I just wanted something to smoke. So anyway, I brought these back to life, and I tried one out, and I was totally shocked because I remember them as not being that good. I mean, the age definitely has improved it. Luckily, I didn't have any issues with plume or anything like that, and just because they sat there, uh, you can see there where the wrapper showing the binder where it flaked off because it was so dry, but it came back to life. I mean, there's a lot of talk about, if you do that to a cigar, that all the oils evaporate, and uh, I just had no idea what I would end up with. This is the second one. It's not like I smoked a lot of these, but the first one burned fairly well. This one has a medium reach. It's not a wide open draw on it, but it's not like sucking a milk shake through a regular straw. There's a little bit of creaminess to my palate. It's not really peppery on retro. A little bit of leathery. It didn't become amazing, but it is a nice smoke. And just a cheap bundle cigar. I had one Opus uh, and Monte Cristo, and another bundled cigar from Thompson that was called Timbuktu. Well, the first one of those that I smoked was not that good, but the second one was better. So yes, if you don't jostle them around, if you are very gentle with them and use your boveda packs to slowly bring them back up, you can save them and they can be smokable. It's pretty one dimensional. But if they were amazing cigars when they were fresh, they wouldn't have been neglected and forgotten about. All right, I don't want it to be too long, so I'll smoke it a while and come back.
A number of boxes. They will be numbered and signed. And then we have our 10th anniversary.
Just wanted to show you the ash before I knock it off. It's got a little bit of an angle there to it, but it's a very nice white ash. And it's still, the flavor's about what it was. And that's the first third. Didn't ash it yet. Burn light hasn't changed. Ash is hanging on pretty well. I do like the ash and the way it burns. And the flavor hasn't changed. Okay, getting time to remove the band. And because it's so old, not very tight, I think I could slip that all the way off. Whoop, dropped it. Anyway, after I ashed it one time, it started to canoe a little bit, so I held the slow side down, and it corrected itself pretty decently. You can see that no wrapper cracks smoking it. Boveda brought it back. I think you want to rehydrate really slowly, and it's important to know this cigar didn't live through great temperature swings. It's in a central air conditioned house. It just was neglected and had no humidity. It wasn't jostled around, so I think, you know, those are things you got to consider. I don't know how well a cigar in a car would fare with the temperature swings so wild. But hopefully, if when you start rescuing it, the wrappers are in decent condition, they'll stay that way. I don't think I'd have as much luck just using distilled water. It might humidify the outside too fast, and you might have cracks or stuff. I don't know. I didn't run that experiment. Only not too many times you leave cigars sitting for 30 years. Alrighty. It pretty much corrected its burn as it's getting down to the end. Looks like a little bit of flaking on the wrapper there. Looks like it went out of focus. I just got a little bit of coffee flavor out of it. All in all, not too bad. A little bit of pepper there at the end. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but as we're getting down to the nub, I'm starting to get some flavors out of here. There's like a maraschino cherry on the long finish. A little bit of coffee, a little bit of leather, and a little bit of like a creamy. So yeah, when it's about ready to die, it's putting some flavor out. So it was a good experiment. I'm glad they weren't wasted, and I was totally surprised that the wrappers don't fall apart. I think I'm gonna end the video and smoke this thing down to the wire. So that's an old Thompson branded Cuban Mistake. They still make Cuban Mistakes. They all look, the band looks exactly the same, except it no longer has Thompson on it. Alrighty, have a good day.